Hi, I'm Rebecca Wood, Chief Growth Officer for East and Westbrook Construction. About 6 months after I began my career with East and Westbrook, I was in a meeting with Julie from Cedar Lake, and she mentioned a long-term wish list item for the organization was to get a walking path down to the lake on their property in LaGrange. What I think Julie didn't expect was that I said, hey, that sounds like something East and Westbrook might be able to help you with. And from there, everything started to take shape. Our team jumped in and came out and met with the LaGrange team for Cedar Lake and mapped out a really cool pathway from the top of their property down the hill. This is one of the things that we are always looking for, is to find ways that we can give back to our community. It's one of our core values, being of service to those that are in service to us and the community that surrounds us. Cedar Lake is the largest private provider for individuals with intellectual disabilities for residential and community services in our region. So we provide day programs and residential options for those with disabilities. So Cedar Lake is so important for individuals and their families with intellectual and developmental disabilities because there is not often a place for them to go to have independence and to live their life out fully. So we are a very important piece of their abundant life, and that's providing them a place to have independence, go off like just their siblings would go off to college. They go off to Cedar Lake and live in any type of facility, whether it's an apartment or a fully supported nursing specialized care facility. It's whatever their needs are. We want to meet them for their needs and let them live the best life they can. So I met with Rebecca at East and Westbrook and found out quickly about the connection that they have here. And I really just want to talk to them more about what we're doing here at Cedar Lake and what some of our dreams were. One of those dreams just happened to be having a pathway down to our lake. And there has just never been a really easy way for our individuals to get down there to enjoy the lake. Just happened to mention that in passing as we were given a tour, and it wasn't long that Rebecca reached back out and said, hey, we want to help. So East and Westbrook was amazing in the process. Like I said, they initiated the idea and then followed up throughout the process to make sure it kept moving. They knocked it out, got it done, and got it looking beautiful. We didn't have to do anything, and I got major feedback from our facilities team here as well, who talked about how great they were to work with, how they cleaned up after themselves. They didn't have any kind of issues with any of their workers, and that's not always the same with other contractors, so it was a really special relationship. So Cedar Lake always needs support of our community to make sure we can continue to provide this special care for our individuals in our labs who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. So just visit cedarlake.org and see ways that you can get involved, whether it's volunteer or give back. We would love to talk to you.